Sync support was considered one of the most critical features for Android, as sync is the feature that lets people synchronize things like their bookmarks, notes, passwords, and sessions. And we saw that it was absolutely needed on Android. So that happened in two phases. Firstly, we had some code that was written in JavaScript originally that the Android side could benefit. So we made sure that to turn that code into code that could be used commonly on Android and desktop. So it was moved to C++. And then in the second phase, we implemented a Java UI on top of that code. When it comes to the sync engine itself, that's used from Chromium, and it was already Android ready. The data is kept synchronized by using a central server. So when you connect Vivaldi to that server, if there is no data yet, if it's the first time you are using sync altogether, Vivaldi will send all the data it has. Otherwise, if there's already data there, it will download everything, try to merge it, make a new local copy of the data which it keeps, and then everything that was found to be new, it will send to the server. After doing either of those things, it will be in a state which knows this sync to the server, and it will simply send anything new that happens to the server, and the server will reflect it to any other Vivaldi instances that are already connected to it. If a Vivaldi instance gets disconnected, then it will just stop receiving updates for the time being, but when it reconnects to the server, it will receive everything it has missed and get itself up to date. The server data is stored on a Vivaldi server. Since we are using the Chromium sync engine, we had to change a few things there so that instead of using the Google server by default, it would use our own server. We figured that that was actually important because we want to make sure people don't have to trust Google with their data here. So to make sure that the data is safe, we use a number of different things. So when it comes to the server itself, it is physically protected in several ways, and also there's good access control from the network. But the important part is that even if the server were compromised, the data will still be safe because we have end-to-end encryption. So the end-to-end encryption comes as part of the Chromium sync code, and we have simply made it so it is enforced. If someone were to get a hold of the server data, they could not read it because it's encrypted. And if you want to be certain that it will never be readable by anyone else than you, you should make sure to use a long and strong passphrase.